Hola, I'm Lisa, and welcome to the Unico Planner channel, your happy place for all things digital planning. Today, I'll walk you through setting up your digital recipe book from start to finish. By the end of this video, your recipe book will be fully set up so you're ready to live your best chef life. Before we get started, here are some tools and programs that you'll need. A tablet. This can be an iPad or Android tablet. A stylus. An Apple Pencil works here, or any other stylus compatible with your tablet. A note annotating program to load your recipe book in. Some examples are GoodNotes, Notability, Noteshelf, or Penly. And of course, some coffee, or any other drink of your choice. For this tutorial, I'll be using an iPad Pro, an Apple Pencil Pro, and GoodNotes. But feel free to use your favorite device and app. This recipe book is compatible with both iOS and Android tablets, as well as different apps. So while the menus may look different, the recipe book will work the same across them all. First, let's get your recipe book downloaded and imported. After you purchase your recipe book, you can download it into your device. I like to save it directly in my iPad files for direct access to it. If you go to where you downloaded it, you'll see a zip folder. We need to unzip this folder in order to import the recipe book into GoodNotes in the next step. To do this, simply tap on the zip folder and it will automatically unzip and create a new folder. Next, open your PDF annotation app, whether that's GoodNotes, Notability, or another favorite. I personally use GoodNotes, so this tutorial will be based off of that. Tap on New, then Import. Look for your unzipped folder. Tap on the folder to see the recipe book. Tap on it and tap Open. Once it's imported, you're ready to dive in. When it first opens, you'll see the default cover page. This planner comes with 10 extra cover pages. A cover page is what you see when you exit out of your recipe book, like this. As you can see, the recipe book's default cover is shown here, but you can change it to reflect any of the extra 10 covers it comes with. To do this, you have two options: a flexible one that allows you to access all of your covers at all times, and a more permanent one that deletes the ones you don't want to use. We'll go through both. Option 1 is the most flexible option. Tap on the 4 squares icon on the upper left corner. This is called the thumbnail view, where you can view thumbnails of all of the pages that are included in your book. Let's say you want the second cover page to be your main cover page. To change this, tap on your cover, hold, and drag to place it. Tap on the X and tap on the home icon. You'll see that your cover has changed. You can do this with any of the 10 covers in case you want to keep them all and change them down the road. Option 2 is the permanent option. Here, you simply delete any of the extra cover pages you don't want to keep. To do this, go to the upper right corner where you see the row of 3 dots. Tap on that and tap on Move Page to Trash. Tap on Trash and the page will be deleted. Let's do it a few more times to delete the rest of the cover pages and keep only the one we want. You can also click on the thumbnail view and delete the pages that way too. Once you deleted all but one cover, tap on the home icon and you'll see the cover you chose. Now every time you exit your recipe book, your cover will show up here. It's important to note that whatever page is the first one will always be the cover page, so keep that in mind when changing them out. As a quick overview, there are two modes in GoodNotes when it comes to using your recipe book. By default, you'll be in read-only mode when you open GoodNotes. This mode allows you to navigate around your recipe book and its pages via hyperlinks. Hyperlinks are links that you see on a typical web page online, but within your recipe book, linking one page to another so you can switch seamlessly between them all. Tap on it once and you'll enter Editing Mode. Editing mode is where you interact with your recipe book by drawing, typing, highlighting, adding images, and so on. Now with that out of the way, let's take a look at our dashboard view. Here, you have two vertical menus. On the left side of your screen, you have a section that I like to call Prep Work Area, because of the preparation for a recipe falls under these sections. This section has the following pages: Meal Planner, Conversions, Shopping List, and Inventory. Let's take a closer look at these pages. If you tap on the Meal Planner page, this is what it looks like. At the top right corner, you can see a home icon. This icon will be present in every page and links out to the dashboard. Simply tap on it while in read-only mode and it will direct you straight back to the dashboard. This is a blank, undated page that you can copy and paste over and over to create endless meal plans for whatever month and week of the year you're on. Because this is an undated page, you can copy it as much as you want to fit your needs. For example, you want to plan for both January and February. To do this, tap on the three dots on the upper right corner, tap on the copy page, tap on the page with the plus sign on it, and you'll see this menu. Here, you can choose where you can paste the page you just copied. I want it to go after my current meal planner page, so I'm going to leave it as is. Then, tap on Paste Page. Now you have an exact copy of the page that you can use for another month or week of the year. Let's go back to the original page now. You'll see an area at the top where you can write the month that you're doing your meal planning, like this. Right next to it, there's a week section where you can circle or highlight what week of that month you're meal planning in. Directly under that, you'll see a grid section that lists all the meals of a typical day going across the page, with the days of the week going down the page. This is the space where you can write your recipe names and have an overview of the week. For example, let's say I want to make overnight oats for breakfast on Monday. I can add that in pretty easily without too much hassle. To write this, tap on the pencil icon, select the pen tool, and write overnight oats in the box where it says breakfast in the Monday row. And if you're like me and have messy handwriting on an iPad, simply select the text tool here, tap in the box, and write overnight oats. As a quick reminder, if you want to use the Write to Text feature on the iPad, go to Settings, Apple Pencil, scroll down and turn on the Scribble function. You can also choose to type it out if you're using a keyboard with your iPad, so choose what method works best for you. And if you're wondering what font I'm using, this is the Unico font that can be found at the Unico Planner shop. And finally, right below the grid area is two sections, one for the grocery list and a notes section for anything else that doesn't fit in the other areas. So let's say I don't have blueberries. I can add them in my grocery list. For the notes section, let's say I'm making those overnight oats for someone else, like a friend. I can write that down. And that's it. That's how you use the meal planner page. Let's go back to the dashboard to take a look at the conversions page. To do that, tap out of the editing mode to go back to read-only mode and tap on the home icon. This is a reference page for your measurements, so you can convert them to whatever unit you're using. The first section is for dry measurements. The second section is for liquid measurements. And the bottom portion is divided into two areas, oven temperatures and meat temperatures. For the meat temperatures, especially the beef, the letters in parentheses mean the following: rare, medium rare, medium well, and well done. Every other type of protein is typically one standard of temperature that's safe to eat. Back to the dashboard and let's look at the shopping list page. This page is divided into 9 sections: bakery, produce, dairy, meat, frozen, dry/canned, snacks, beverages, and other. This is pretty straightforward, where you can write all of your ingredients or products to buy on your next grocery run. Let's add some ingredients. That's it for this page, so let's head to the inventory list now. This page is our inventory list, which is divided into 4 sections: fridge, freezer, pantry, and spices. If you take a closer look, you'll see that the pantry and spices are longer than the fridge and freezer. That's because typically most people have an overflow of pantry items and spices that they do in their fridge. Each section is divided by date, item, expiration date, and quantity. Let's say we have a couple of things that we just bought at the grocery store. I bought avocados and a melon. For both, I placed them under the fridge section. You can repeat this process with any other section as a way to keep track of your inventory and avoid food waste. And that's it for the prep area menu. Now let's take a look at the dishes menu. Back on the dashboard, you'll see several options for dishes on the right side of the page. Breakfast, appetizers, bread, salad, soup, entree, sides, dessert, sauces, drinks, and snacks. Each section links out to 3 pages that hold 12 recipes each, giving you a total of 36 recipes for each section. So with that said, let's do one example so you can see how that works. On our dashboard, tap on the breakfast section and it should take you to the breakfast recipes overview page. This overview is divided into 4 rows of 3 recipes on each row. If you swipe to the next 2 pages, you'll see that you still have 24 recipe slots in which you can add all of your favorite recipes for your breakfast section. Going back to the first overview page, you'll notice this gray square and a line above it. The line is for you to fill in the name of the recipe, so let's do overnight oats right now. Directly under that is a blank square. Here, you can place a picture of your recipe. For this example, I'll be using a recipe I found online. I'll go ahead and place the picture that was provided in the recipe and paste it into the gray box. Because the box is in a square shape, you might have to cut out portions of the image to get it to fit right. In GoodNotes, you can select the image, tap on crop, and crop the image to the right proportions. Now that you've cropped your image, you can tap out of edit mode and into read-only mode. Tap on that image you just pasted and it will take you directly to a page assigned to that recipe. On this page, you'll see a couple of sections for you to fill in. Starting at the top, there's an area for you to write the recipe name, so let's write that in. Right under that, there's a section that goes through how many people this recipe can serve, the method of cooking, how long it takes to prepare, and cooking time if there is any. So let's fill these parts in. Directly under that is the ingredients section. Here, you have enough space to write or type out what ingredients you'll be using for your recipe. Let's fill that in. Under the ingredients section, there's a tips and notes area where you can write in anything that doesn't fit the rest of the recipe. Personally, I like to write in the nutritional information to the recipe like this. But you can use it for anything else that you need to keep in mind when making a specific dish. Up to the right side of the page, you'll come across a rectangular box that says Paste Photo Here. This is where you'll add an image of your recipe. Much like the recipe overview page, this part of the page is used to place your dish's image. I'll go ahead and use the same picture for this tutorial. Finally, directly under the image, you have the directions. This is where you can write or type your directions to make your recipe. So let's add that in right now. And there you have it, an entire overview over how this recipe book works. All the sections in the dishes menu work exactly like the breakfast one, so all you need to do is repeat these steps and you can start filling in your book in no time. This recipe book comes with a set of meal-themed stickers that you can use alongside your recipe book. You can add them to either your recipes themselves, your recipe overview, or anywhere else you think might be useful. To use them, import your stickers into your note annotation app so you can start using them. Since I'm using GoodNotes, I've already gone ahead and made a folder with them ready to go. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like and a subscribe for more digital planning tutorials in the future. Thanks for watching and happy planning!